In previous video, we have seen the introduction of differential. Up till now we have seen what is propeller shaft, what are the universal joints, okay, and we have just started the differential. Now the part that is remaining is what are the limitations of differential and how these limitations can be overcome by some arrangement or some type of differential. After that we are going to learn what is rear axle and what are the how what is the construction of rear axle and what are the different types of rear axles. And after that we are going to learn what is front axle and what are the arrangements, different arrangements of front axle. Okay, so just see, we have seen the differential as well as previous lecture why there is a need of the differential, because while turning the inner distance has to travel less, or we can say outer wheel has to travel more distance as compared to inner wheel. It requires some extra speed or extra torque, and this can be achieved. Differential means different. Okay, the rear axle has split in two halves or two parts, and it is able to give the power, more power to the outer wheel. Okay, and this can be possible with the help of this differential. We have also seen the working of the differential, but this differential is having some problem. Okay, suppose just take an example. When there is a slippery road surface where the wheel can spin without grip, okay, in such case the other wheel on the firm ground will simply stop and the free wheel will rotate at double speed. Okay, and this is because of differential always equalize torque or turning effort to each road wheel. Okay, this is very important statement. When, just once again I will repeat, when there is a case that the wheel is on slippery surface and it is spin without grip, at that time the other wheel will stop and it will use more power to the this speed. Okay, means we can say that the wheel is spinning, doing no work, when the other wheel will not do any work either. Okay, and this is one case, and another case is when there is a rough surface and sometimes the wheel will bounce free of the road and its speed increases because of that bounce, but when it lands on the road surface again, it will immediately has to reduce its speed to the vehicle speed again. But if it is not able, and during this reducing the speed, what happen there, the drive has trained a serve shock and this could damage the part. Okay, and to overcome this advantage, means there are two cases where which is possible when the wheel is rotating on slippery surface, one wheel is rotating on slippery surface, or due to the bounce of the rough road surface, the wheel will rotate with high speed, and this both cases is not good, okay, for the vehicle safety. And for that purpose there is some arrangement, and that arrangement is called as limited slip differential, okay. And it can be done by using multi-plate clutch or cone brake arrangement, and the outer wheel activated either by torque differential or spring load, okay. All these are some arrangement, and more or less always there are some modifications as time is going on or the technology is improving, and these efforts is not pronounced in case of turning out, but becomes effective when one wheel encounters a slippery surface, okay. Means it is saying that when the vehicle is on straight road or it is not turning, at that time these limited slip differential arrangement or multi-plate clutch, or we can say brake cone arrangement, will not be effective. It will only effective when it counters a slippery surface, okay. Suppose one can say, sir, what's happened when there is a slippery surface or this disadvantage? Just see what happens when the wheel is rotating freely with high speed. Then there will be the heat will be generated, and it reduces the lubricant film. The thin lubricant film or the lubricant will be minimized, okay, or the burn of the lubricant film, and this may cause damage to the wheel, okay. And even the axle can break. This rear axle on which the differential is mounted can break if the wheel continues to rotate for a long time, okay. It is important. That's why even though the small disadvantage, one advantage is we are achieving differential speed, but on road there may be some chances that the wheel may be on slippery road or on the rough surface. The wheel will get a bounce and get extra speed. At that time there may be chances that this wheel will rotate with high speed, and this may damage the differential, wheel, and as well as axle, okay. So let us see the first arrangement for your syllabus. This is sufficient. You should know what is differential, how it works, and some limitations of the differential, okay. Now there are two arrangement. First is check plate arrangement for differential, and second is brake cone arrangement differential, okay. Just as a additional knowledge, you must know these two things. Just we will see the clutch pack type differential, okay. Here in this differential, two sets of clutch plates is shown. Here first is at this rear half axle, and second set of clutch plates are here by vertical lines, okay. And this is having friction coating on both the sides, and these are having internal splines, and which will be provided with external splines on the hub, On the hub there are external splines, and this clutch plate is having internal splines so that they can rotate along with the shaft, and these are placed between the pinions. This is the pinion and this is the sun gear. Okay, and here it near to the sun gear 1, sun gear 2, and these plates are placed between the casing and this pinion. Okay, and here are also the springs are used. Here you will observe the springs. Okay, these are the coiled spring which retain by retainers. Okay, similar to the second set of clutch plates, there are also another springs. Okay, and these due to this clutch plate arrangement, it will make a grip or keep a grip on the bevel pinions, and this will not allow the slippage of the wheel on slippery wheel. Okay, so this is very important. Due to this arrangement, even on the slippery road, it will not allow a wheel to rotate freely. Okay, and this differential is designed when the vehicle is taking a turn. The clutch plate would permit slippage. It is very important. Okay, and the differential action would start at a particular value of torque. Okay, means it requires some extra torque. Okay, the differential or the varying speed is possible only when there is a particular value of torque. At that time, the differential will be in function or in power. Means this slippery road surface conditions is avoided or taken care by these clutch plate. It will not allow to slip the wheel on the slippery surface. Okay, now same thing, instead of a clutch pack type, they are using brake cone. Okay, the brake cone is used. Okay, apart from other thing is same. Okay, the brake cone is mounted between the inner surface of casing. Okay, this will provide a friction. The brake cone will provide a friction or contact between the cone surface and the casing ring. Okay, and there is a passage for a lubricant for the friction surface in the form of spiral thread. Here are the spiral threads like function, and a lubricant is allowed so that it will carry out the heat, and the coil springs are provided to keep the initial contacts. There may be 4 to 6 springs are there. Okay, same as previous. The cone enclosed between the bevel pinion, okay, and the casing, along with the both shafts are locked. Keep both the shafts locked. Okay, so in the same way, to make the differential active or while turning, it needs to overcome or design the torque is needed to overcome the friction, and after which the differential action begins. Means this will also not allowed to make a wheel slippery or slip on the slippery surface. Okay, and this is the brake cone type differential, and this is not in your syllabus, but we are just understanding it.